Okay, we have UFC BJJ 3 tonight. Might have already started. Uh, I don't know. I heard someone say 5 o'clock. I thought it started at 8, so could be wrong. Also going to be going through UFC 320, my picks for that. The Paul Hughes fight tomorrow, and Usman Nurmagomedov. And Paul Hughes posted something yesterday that I did not see until today, so I'm gonna go through that too. So I didn't have a chance to go through the whole card. I'm gonna go through what I know for sure, and it's the last two. Yeah, I know I'm a casual. It's all good though. We have Carlos Henrique versus Mateus Gabriel. Um, I'm leaning Carlos Henrique. He can handle pressure. Mateus can't. Gabriel is going to have to pressure him in order to have a chance of this fight. And Carlos Henrique has showed that he's good under pressure. Mateus Gabriel is dangerous, uh, but I think Carlos Henrique, he just has a better style. He's more composed. So I'm going Carlos Henrique to retain his title. Um, but he is a threat, Mateus Gabriel. Uh, for some scrambles, there's a possibility he wins, but I don't see it happening. So leaning Carlos Henrique, and I think he's going to get it done via decision. And for the main event, Mikey Musumeci versus Kevin Carrizo. Uh, I'm going Mikey Musumeci, of course. I'm just gonna pull guard. So, uh, I think if Kevin Caruso can do something unexpected, he can get the win. But I just expect Mikey Musumeci to. He's first thing he's gonna sit on his ass and pull guard like he did in his last fight. Uh, he's very creative with submissions. I'm sure he's gonna be going for the leg immediately. Uh, I strongly recommend going with Mikey Musumeci if you're going to put money on it. Uh, he's solid in everywhere. I hate that he fucking pulls guard. That's like his thing, but it is what it is. He's done good with it when he was in one, and he did good in his last fight as well. Uh, I don't know if you guys have seen what Mikey eats. It's fucking crazy. I was listening to JRE a while ago. I went back to an old video when he had Mikey on. Fucking eats once a day. Eats like 2,000 calories in one meal. So he can eat what he wants and still stay fit. So this he's a little strange, but it's working for him clearly. He's a UFC BJJ champion, so if it works for him, good for him. Uh, I'm trying to get into the BJJ side of things a little more for the UFC, so I'm not 100% on my picks. I don't know. I'm only doing two. I didn't have time to look at the others, but it'll be the last two should be interesting at least. I'm not sure about the other ones, but anyway, on to 320. So first fight on the early prelims: Veronica Hardy and Brogan Walker. Uh, Veronica Hardy's pretty well rounded, good mix of striking and grappling. I think she's on a 4-fight win streak. Uh, Brogan Walker's she's got grit. But I don't think she's got the same skill set as Veronica Hardy. Uh, Even though she's the minus 700 favorite, I could see Brogan Walker doing something crazy. You never know with the women's fights. So I'd probably go Veronica Hardy, 29-28 decision. Next up, Ramiz. Not going to try to pronounce that. I suck at names. Versus Austin Vandeford. um, he's been on a solid, solid fights recently. I think, if I remember right, he got two back-to-back performance bonuses. I don't remember 100%, but I think he has had back-to-back performance bonuses. Um, Dangerous grappler. You don't want to go to the ground with this guy, but um, Austin Vandeford's a vet. Uh, Dangerous fighter. I think he can do almost anything. I think when it comes, he's not going to want to grapple with him. He might. I don't know. Uh, but I'd probably pick Ramiz by probably second round submission. Soriano versus Nikolai Varetnikov. Uh, he's with my guy Shavkat Rakhmonov, being from Kazakhstan. Uh, Serrano, he's looked all right since he dropped a weight class. He's got good striking, decent grappling. He's got some power in his hands, so that could come into play with this. Varetnikov, he's got some durability to him. He doesn't have much of a ground game from the clips that I've seen. Uh, but I think this is going to be a striking match. Uh, I'm going to go Soriano by decision, 29-28. Next up, Patchy Mix is coming back. Thank God they didn't put him on the main event, otherwise I was going to lose my shit again. I hate when they do this shit. They take a guy out of fucking the PFL or whatever the fuck, wherever he came from, and they just throw him right away against a fucking ranked opponent. I don't like that the UFC does that, but I think Patchy Mix is going to be able to get his grappling going this time around. He has some solid fights when he was in Bellator, so. Um, uh, Wicklets he's got some grappling. I think Patchy Mix is going to be looking to get those takedowns. His striking is so bad, though. So, if Wickless can strike with him and have solid takedown defense. I don't know how great his takedown defense is, but uh, I I'm gonna go for Patchy Mix here. I think he's gonna be able to get the wrestling going and get round two submission. We'll go rear naked choke. Next up, Macy Chiasson versus Yana Santos. Chiasson, pretty well rounded. She's known to wear down opponents. She's got some size to her, so I usually don't put that into effect with most MMA fights, but usually in the women's division, I feel like it makes a difference. Uh, Yana Santos is a vet. Good striking, but I feel like she gets. I feel like she's very hittable. So I'm gonna go Macy Chiasson. Decision 29-28. Another decision. The early prelims. Now here we go. We got some interesting things. Joe Sang Yu, Zombie Jr. versus Daniel Santos. Daniel Santos he's a tough guy. He pushed the pace. He's got some experience, so this will be a real test for Joe Sang Yu. I really could see this going either way. Uh, I'm gonna stick with the hype of Joe Sang Yu. I think it's gonna be a scrap. I think it's gonna go to decision. I'm gonna say 29-28. Joe Sang Yu, really powerful striker, in Zombie Jr. As long as We'll see how his takedown defense holds up in this fight. So that hasn't really been tested yet. Um, but I think this is going to be a fun fight to watch. Farad Basharat versus Chris Gutierrez. I think Farad Basharat's undefeated. I don't. Yeah, he is undefeated. 13-0. So, uh, he's on a tear. Uh, Chris Gutierrez is a vet. He's got some solid striking. He's durable, tough guy, but Farad Basharat's a younger guy. I think he's more hungry. Uh, he's got some strong wrestling and some alright striking. So I'm gonna say Farad Basharat, uh, third round submission. Take a shot in the dark there. Edmund Shabazian versus Andre Munoz. Uh, Shabazian's got the striking advantage. He's got the power in his hands to have a knockout. Um, Solid takedown defense. Uh, Munoz, the complete opposite. He's a submission artist. I think Edmund Shabazian's going to exploit his striking. He's going to piece him up. I think it's going to be a slow starting first round, and then once it goes on to the second, he's going to start piecing him up. Go round to TKO. Atiba Gautier versus Tristan Vines. I didn't know if they were going to get someone back in for, I think, yeah, Ozzy Diaz pulled out. So I didn't know if they were going to get a fight for this one. I'm glad they did because I want to see Atiba Gautier get another knockout, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Powerful, explosive, had some solid wins. I just can't pick someone with this short notice replacement. So I think Gautier is going to come out pretty quick and just piece up Tristan Vines. Go round one. KO. He's going to sleep him. Big overhand right. He's going to sleep him. Now to the main card. The ones that are really important. Joe Pyfer versus Abus Magomedov. I think Joe Pyfer's going to win this. I was saying Joe Pyfer was going to get a knockout, but I don't know. It depends if they. I think both these guys have a problem with gassing out, so if Joe Pyfer doesn't go fucking bananas in the octagon, I think he can get this one done. I don't know. I don't think Abus Magomedov is gonna. I think he's gonna have a knockdown on Joe Pyfer, at least one. I think Abus will take the first round, and then Joe Pyfer will work his way up as the rounds go on. So, Joe Pyfer by decision, 29-28. Josh Emmett, Yusuf Zalal. I was really thinking on this today. Josh Emmett's got that. He's swinging them fucking overhand rights, man. So, you can never count Josh Emmett out. I think Yusuf Zalal, he's more hungry though. Younger guy. More well-rounded. Josh Emmett really doesn't have. He's got really good takedown defense. I'll give him that, but I don't think swinging overhand rights is gonna do it for him this time. So, I'm gonna take Yusuf Zalal. I'm gonna go round 3 submission. Even though Josh Emmett's got that good takedown defense, I think Yusuf Zalal is gonna overwork him, and he's gonna find the finish in the third. Next up, Yuri Prohaska versus Khalil Roundtree Jr. I don't know why I said Khalil. It's Khalil. This is so hard to pick. I love both these guys. Uh, both great fighters. My head says Yuri. My heart says Khalil. I'm going with my heart though. I'm going with Khalil only because Yuri Prohaska, when you look at his weaknesses, it's the leg kicks. And I know I'm gonna get shit on for that take, but I don't care. Khalil Roundtree's calf kicks are a fucking weapon, bro. And I know he just beat Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill's not shit. I know Jamal Hill's not shit. Jamal Hill's overrated as fuck. I don't know how he became a champion. But I just think he's gonna overwhelm Yuri with the leg kicks and the calf kicks. People forget, man. People forget the leg kicks. Benson Henderson. People forget, man. Fucking Joe Rogan's gonna be losing his fucking mind in this one. Holy shit. He's gonna. Oh! Khalil Roundtree. What a calf kick. Wow. You see Yuri's. Oh, man. Look at Yuri's leg. It's already starting to bruise. Joe Rogan's. Joe Rogan's gonna lose his fucking shit in this fight when the leg kicks start coming. Oh, fuck, dude. Uh, man. I'm gonna take. Yeah. Anyway. I, I think this is gonna be a war. Uh, and I was thinking at first, I was thinking Yuri by knockout TKO in the second, but I'm gonna go to Khalil Roundtree by decision. I don't think Khalil Roundtree gets a knockout or a TKO. I think if someone is to get a TKO, it's gonna be Yuri. So, really excited for this fight. Uh, it's gonna be a banger. I'm more excited for this fight than the next two that I'm gonna talk about. I think this is gonna be an absolute war. Next up, we have the Machine, Merab Dvalishvili versus Corey Sandhagen. Uh, I think this is gonna be a it's gonna be a good matchup for Merab. He's gonna do. I think Corey Sandhagen has better grappling than Sean O'Malley, so I think Merab will be able, or Corey will be able to hang with Merab for a little bit. I don't think he's gonna be able to. Uh, it's fucking Merab. You're not gonna be able to hang with him when he wants to wrestle. Uh, I seen Merab say, "Not falling for this shit again." Rob said it's gonna be 90% boxing or something like that. Yeah, okay. He said fucking same shit with Sean O'Malley. Not falling for that. I think Corey's gonna have some solid strikes though. Um, I think he, I think he's gonna knock down Marab in a round, and I do think Marab is going to actually show off his striking a little more. I know he wants to gain more of a fan base. I fucking hated Marab at first. I was so pissed when uh, he beat O'Malley, but it is what it is. I kind of like Marab now. He showed that he does have finishing potential in that last fight, and I don't think he finishes Corey Sandhagen, but I'm going to say 49-46. Marab. Fucking, I'm sure Sal Diamato is gonna fucking score it. It's gonna be a complete domination by Marab. I'm gonna have a hot take here. I don't even know if this is a hot take. I might be like dead on with this. Marab's gonna have a dominant performance. 49-46, 49-46, and then you hear 48-47, and you go look at the scorecards. That's gonna be Sal Diamato's card. I'm calling it right now. So I got Marab by decision. Maybe Marab wants to fight one more time this year. I don't know. I'm sure he's gonna be going for a run as soon as the fight's over. He's gonna go back to his hotel and he's gonna go for a late night run like last time. So anyway, the last fight of the night: Magomed Ankalaev versus Alex Pereira. Um, Going Ankalaev. I you everyone should be rooting for Alex Pereira. If you want some excitement going on in the UFC. You want Alex Pereira to win. I want Alex Pereira to win. We want Alex Pereira to win. Uh, I could see there's two scenarios going through my head. One is the same thing that happens last time. It's going to be a close decision with Uncle Ive taking it. Or I could see Alex pressuring a lot more and Uncle Ive not expecting all that pressure and then Alex getting a round two knockout. I could see that as a possibility, but I don't think it's going to happen. I was just thinking today and I that scenario just popped up in my head and I think it's a possibility. I don't know. But yeah, I think Magomed's gonna win. And honestly, I think even if Alex loses, I think they're just gonna send him up to heavyweight anyway. Cause fuck it, why not? He does. He said, and this is something that worries me. This is another reason I have Uncle Ive over Pereira. He said it was a struggle to make 205, or he didn't want to make 205 anymore. So, and that we haven't even had weigh-ins yet. So I didn't like him saying that before the fight. Should have kept that one to himself. Dude is. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Usually he's just like, yeah, Shama, Shama, Shama. That's all he'd say. Now he's having fucking interactions with Uncle Ive talking a bunch of shit. So I don't even think that was Uncle Ive talking shit. I'm sure that was Ali Abdelaziz talking for Uncle Ive, I think. I don't know for sure, but I seen Magomed's face when Alex showed him the tweets or whatever, and Magomed's face was like, "What the fuck? Where'd that come from?" So, yeah, um, solid card. It's gonna be interesting. I am so fucking hyped for Khalil Roundtree and Yuri Prohaska. I'm also really excited for Joe Sang Yu to get back. I fucking the knockout he had that I don't it was a counter or right hook maybe I don't remember exactly. It was a counter something. So hyped for this card. Definitely a solid card. But those are my picks. I'm gonna go to the fight we have tomorrow in Usman Nurmagomedov and Paul Hughes. Um, this one I'm fairly certain. It's gonna go the same as last time. Usman is gonna win by decision again. Paul Hughes has got the striking. He's got some power. I think he knocks him down. I think Paul Hughes takes 2 rounds. Usman takes 3. So I'm gonna be watching this fight, and nobody gives a fuck about the rest of this card, so I'm not even gonna go through it. But yeah, I'd say Usman Nurmagomedov. I had heard that the UFC uh, they couldn't sign Paul Hughes for some reason. I don't know why. Um, I'd like to see Paul Hughes in the UFC though. I think he'd do all right. Same with Usman. I think they should get both these guys in the UFC. I think that would be great. I don't know. I'm not in charge, but that's what I would like to do. Both solid fighters, and I think they'd have a chance. I think they have a better chance at beating someone in the rankings than when they threw Patchy Mix against Mario Bautista. I think one of these guys would have a better chance at beating someone in the rankings than Patchy Mix. So, I don't know. Maybe the UFC will sign him. Who knows? Um, Last thing I'm going to talk about. Craig Jones posted something yesterday. I got to pull this up. Um, I didn't see it till this morning. Um, but uh, Craig Jones posted a picture. I didn't want to put the picture on here. I didn't know how YouTube would feel about Craig Jones posing with firearms, so I decided not to. But Craig Jones is posting pictures of him, and he has some firearms on him. Uh, the caption is misunderstanding yesterday, El Chapo shirt apparently no bueno in Mexico City. So, fucking Craig Jones, man. This guy. And then he posted another picture. I think it was him. He had a bag over his head and then fucking two guns pointed at him. Fucking hell. Craig Jones, man. And what I found really hilarious was what somebody commented. You can find this on Craig Jones's Instagram for now. We'll see if it gets taken down. But um, when Craig Jones posted that, someone said, "I followed you because I'm inspired to follow your business journey, but now I just want to do copious amounts of blow and take shots of vodka in the backseat of a stranger's car in Vietnam." So that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I thought that needed to be mentioned. I think fucking Craig Jones is hilarious. I love Craig Jones. So that's all I got for today. Um, BJJ 3 tonight. Paul Hughes and Usman Nurmagomedov tomorrow. And then UFC 320 on Saturday. So, yep, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching.